Give our praises and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shabbat Shem HaKadosh. Bound to the apostles, Jim Master Shalom, to all the faithful men that's doing this work. And Lord willing, it's another, because I made a couple of videos on this brother's post, GMS dedication. And I think, yeah, every day he makes posts of, wise quotes, proverbs, stuff like that. Um, so most definitely like, subscribe, but this is a Native American proverb, which Native Americans are Israelites. They are from the tribe of Gad, and you got the Reubenites, which are the Seminole Indians. But yeah, they are Israelites, all right? But it says, if we wonder often, the gift of knowledge will come, all right? And the scripture he wrote is Luke 11:9. And I say unto you, ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. And that's how we gotta be constantly with this truth, like the scripture, like Yahweh Shai said. You gotta become as a child, as a little child, when you come into this truth. And you can learn a lot of things from children, like a child, you know, got that innocence about them. They got that, you know, they got that wonder about them. Like the eyes is filled with wonder and you know what I mean, at the littlest of things, like something small and little, they be so surprised and happy, and it will light the eyes up. That's how we gotta be with Yahweh Shemel Shai's creation. That's how we are. Like us brothers, you know what I mean? We can see a sunset and we can see a sunset a million times over and still be amazed and give glory and praise to Yahweh Shemel Shai, the bees and the sun and shit like that. But these people in the world, they look at these things and they just like, oh, whatever. You know what I mean? Or they just get on their phone or the tablet or whatever, or go to the metaverse. You know what I mean? The simple things of life is not appealing to these people no more. All right. So what does that do to them? That makes them pretty much uh chase vanity. Because if you ain't seeking the Lord, then you seeking vanity. That's why these people, they always gotta be high, they always gotta be drunk. All right. Because uh they really don't have no meaning to their life. All right. Just like it was a quote. Let me see if I can remember. It was like pretty much, people that constantly is indulging in pleasures is pretty much uh how does it go? I can't even remember how it went. But they pretty much trying to seek. They trying to. I forgot how it goes. Shit, Shalakia. I can't even remember how it goes, but it's like in the tip of my tongue, but I can't put it to words, man. But these people, pretty much, these people don't have meaning to their life because they stuck on stupid. They stuck on vanity. Like I said, every day on drugs. Every day is selfies, selfie after selfie, just them, me, all this other madness. You know what I mean? But us, you know, we are filled with amazement every day because it's bigger than us. It's bigger than what you see. It's bigger than women, and women is bigger than men. You know what I mean? Because like today, everything is sexualized. Everything's about sex. Everything is just about pleasure. Everything is just romanticized and shit like that. Just like Rome, because Rome, I think the word romance comes from the word come from Rome or something like that. Roughly paraphrasing. Everything is just about pleasure, right? But you can find pleasure in the simplest of things. Like I said, the sunset, the goddamn, just looking at nature, looking at ants, looking at, you know, you know, rain, whatever. And we are filled with amazement because we always trying to see Yahweh Shemel Shai in everything. Because you can see the Most High in His creation. And we owe everything we see. That's why we so amazed at it. That's why we amazed at seeing the little flakes. What's the shit called? The little snowflakes and all these things because we see the Most High in everything, and that's how we so amazed. All right, because I want to get that word right here. It said, "If we wonder often." That's what the scripture tells you to do. You're supposed to be amazed at the Lord's creation. You're supposed to sit and you're supposed to wonder and appreciate the Lord's creation. This is Psalms 4 and I'm gonna start at 2. O ye sons of men, how long will ye turn my glory into shame? How long will ye love vanity and seek after least in Salah? But know that Yahweh hath set apart him that is godly for himself. Yahweh will hear when I call unto him. Stand in awe and sin not. And you look at the word awe, like you get the word awesome. You know, the main definition is really to fear, because that's something I notice about the Lord's creation too. A lot of like the scripture says that, and I think in Apocryphy it says that, you know, all the Lord's creation is double. Like it's this, you know, it's good, it's evil, light, darkness, and stuff like that. You know, and you see that like lightning or electricity, mainly lightning. You know what I mean? That's one of my favorite things to look at. You know what I mean? And because they remind me of the Lord, because it's two, it's double. Like one, it can be very beautiful, you know, the flashing lights and then all these little, you know what I mean? You got the thunder and all that. You know, it's beautiful, you know what I mean? But at the same time, that's scary at the same, because that shit strike you, that shit can kill you. You know what I mean? That shit can cause a fire. Shit loud, you know, especially if it's sudden, you know what I mean? That shit can be scary. Alright? Even snow, like snow can be very fucking beautiful, man. Especially at night. You know what I mean? You take a little walk or something like that, or whatever, you just, you know what I'm saying? Snow falling, it's all quiet and shit. Alright? But at the same time, shit, snow can be deadly and scary. Motherfuckers can freeze to death. Motherfuckers can crash. Alright? That's how the Lord is. You know what I mean? 'Cause a lot of the Lord's creation is beautiful, but at the same time, it's scary. Because these things can be very beautiful, just like water. Water is beautiful. Water gives us life. We need water. But at the same time, your ass can drown. At the same time, you can go all the way bottom to the goddamn ocean and see some creatures that will fucking terrify you. Right? But that's why it's important to look at the Lord's creation, you know, as much as you can, because it is going to remind you of the Lord. That's how the Lord is. The Lord is very beautiful. He's merciful. He's gracious. He's kind. All right. All right. But at the same time, he's scary because he's the king of terrors. Because then if you get on his bad side, he can fuck you up. You know what I mean? So, hey, it says, commune with your own heart upon your bed and be still, Salah. All right. So that's how we should be. You know, sometimes you should just, you know, stop and just, you know, get away from Esau's technology. Because technology can be used for good and all that, whatever. But too much of it is bad, man, because, like, it shouldn't really be like this, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? People are just so dependent on it, and they really forgot the Most High. Right? People just on their video games, on their phone. You know, even when it's warm outside, you know, people barely be outside. People don't take the time of their day and just let me stop playing these games and go out here and do this and walk in the trail or something like that. You know what I mean? And hey, that's how this world became. That's how this world. This is the road the world went down. And now it came to the point where people don't even appreciate the Most High's creation no more. They look at it and be like, oh yeah, whatever, sunset, oh mountain, whatever. You know what I mean? Because they're more amazed at Esau's technology. All right. But hey, man, we haven't even seen. We only seen spark, like the scripture says. We only seen but a spark. Alright, because once we get these spiritual powers, man, we gon' it's our spiritual powers is gonna be far greater than these whack ass technologies. Right now, you can call somebody from the other side of the world. Right now, text somebody, instant text message. But shit, when you get those spiritual powers, you be able just to talk to whoever you want. Through your mind. You can be able to appear, you can teleport, whatever. Esau don't have that power to do that. Alright. So yeah, man. So just a little quick video. Hopefully, brothers edify me about praising God to have a smash shop, a dash the boss, the positive, brothers in this work. It's time to say, shalom.